Just like there's different levels of anything, there's also different levels of being present, different levels of being aware, different levels of attention. Okay? So in this video, I'm going to discern the following levels. One is just not being present at all, not being conscious, not being completely there with your whole energy, your whole spirit. The second level is actually being somewhat present, somewhat interested, somewhat attentive. The third level is total presence, which means that your awareness, your mind is silent and your awareness is all around you in 360 degrees. And the final level I'd call omnipresent or cosmic presence. And we're going to go through all of these levels in this presentation. So let's first become completely present. And to do that, I'd like you to pick out a specific object in your surroundings, something to look at, or in the screen perhaps, because the scenario in the screen happens to be particularly beautiful. It's easier to become present with one specific object or one specific person. And why to do this? Because you'll feel so much more focused, so much more clear, so much more undisturbed and unturbulent. That's the purpose. The more present you become, the stronger and more energetic you feel. So pick an object or a person or something specific, could be a specific space, and look at it without expectation. So you'll notice that anything you look at, there's a number of mind programs you have about it, a number of reactions and expectations, and now I'm asking you to look without all of those filters, as if you were a little child. Look without filters. It's more of a feeling of an object or a place or a person than a analyzing. In presence, there's no analysis involved. Now I'd like you to just keep your attention there and gradually reduce all expectations, all memories, all associations. So it's not that this object reminds you of something or this person reminds you of something, you're just present with what is, okay? To the point where you could just sit there with that object for many, many hours without impatience and just be with it. If you notice any sort of contraction, expectation, or reaction, you just release that on the out-breath. If you notice that your eyes are straining to focus, you release that. It's a total lack of strain. It's complete enlightened awareness. Now, I'm going to teach you how to become even more present with that object or that person you're looking at. Now that you have no expectations, I'd like you to put your attention, your consciousness, inside of the shape that you're looking at. So if you happen to be looking at a plant, I'd like you to imagine that you're putting your consciousness or your energy inside of it. If you're looking at the ocean on the screen, I'd like you to imagine that you're occupying that space. So I'd like you to become the ocean or become the plant or become the person that you're looking at to fill out that space, fill out that form. So instead of analyzing or thinking about it, I'd like you to feel what it would be like to be that space, to be that expanse, or to be that plant, or to be that person. And as you continue to do so, you'll notice you'll start feeling different, very different. Whatever you identify with, you start to get its frequency vibration. You start to feel exactly like that. Becoming different things is the most important thing you can learn, to change your vibration, to change your frequency. But you can only do that if you're first present with it without expectation, and then you go into it and become its shape, feel its weight, feel its texture. What is its weight, its texture, its consistency? Be this life form. Everything is a life form that you can enter and experience. Now I'd like you to take another object, person, place, or thing in your surroundings or on the screen, and I'd like you to practice the same thing to see if you can feel a difference. So first you look at it, you become present with it, you relax with it and stop labeling it, stop reacting to it. Stop saying, oh, this reminds me of this or this or this. You just take it as it is. And then you slip into it gently and imagine, I am that. I am this object, I am this person, or I am this space or place. Feel what it's like to be that. Imagine, I am that. I am not who I thought I was. I am this person, place, or thing. You can identify with anything. You can take on the energy of everything. If you see that beautiful expanse in the video, you can feel it. You can actually feel that from where you are. And it's easier to do so because you can see it and hear it. If you'd like to become that endless oceanic expanse, that eternal and infinite expanse, you can do so right now. All right, so I'd like you to practice that, going in and out of many different objects, people, places, and things for at least an hour or two, because it's going to change your state and energy quite radically. And once you've done that for 1 or 2 hours, we can truly say you're present. Maybe so for the very first time in your life, you're going to feel what it's like to be so completely there and energized like you've never felt before. I guarantee that. Okay? And after you do that, we're going to talk about omnipresence and total presence and cosmic presence. So I'd recommend that at this point you pause the video and go exercise, and then you come back once you're truly present and continue.